Hello everyone, I am Uday Patel. I am welcoming you on my day 5 of my OB-GYNEC 22 series. Today I will welcome you all in my topic which is the partograph. First of all, what is partograph? It is the most important topic and widely used in every gynec hospital to assess the progress of labor. It is also important on the basis of your examination purpose. So what is partograph? First of all, we will deal with the partograph. So partograph is a diagrammatic and graphic representations of the labor. Example for fetal heart rate, cervical dilation, uterine contractions and maternal condition, by which we can get the idea of the labor of the progress for the labor. So first of all, it is written name, wife of, age, parity, registration number, date and time of admission, date and time of rupture of membrane. So these all the detail you can take with the mother's biodata, and date and time of the rupture of membrane, it is essential to measure. First topic is fetal condition. In the fetal condition, you can see here fetal heart rate, which you need to assess by the fetal Doppler. By the fetal Doppler, you need to assess the fetal heart rate at every half an hour. Example for firstly, when the mother is admitted to your labor room and you have checked the fetal heart rate and you have found that the fetal heart rate were 130. So you need to put the point over here. After half an hour you have measured and you found the heart rate will be 22. Then you need to put the dot here. This is how you need to create a line. At every half an hour you need to maintain the fetal heart rate, and during the second stage of labor you need to maintain the fetal heart rate by every 15 minutes. Another one is the amniotic fluid. Now what you have to write here, you need to firstly mention whether the membrane is ruptured or intact. If the membrane is ruptured, you need to write R, and if the membrane is intact, you need to write I. Now if the membrane is ruptured, you need to mention the color of the membrane. Example for if the membrane is ruptured, as you all know, there are various colors which are found in the amniotic fluid according to its abnormality. Example for if there is a green color, it will indicate that the baby has passed the meconium and it can be considered under the MAS, meconium aspiration syndrome in the baby. So this is about the fetal condition. Now we will deal with the labor. In the labor we need to assess the cervical dilation. Cervical dilation in the primigravida mother would be 0.5 centimeter per hour up to 3 centimeter and 1 centimeter per hour for the rest of the 10 centimeter. And in the multigravida woman, it would be 1 centimeter per hour up to 3 centimeter and 1.5 centimeter per hour up to rest 10 centimeter. First of all, when you have done the PV, means the pelvic examination or the pervaginal examination, you need to mention the time over here. Example for you have done the PV at 10 AM and you have found that the cervical dilation is 4 centimeter, then you need to put the cross over here. When again, if example for nearby 12 PM, you are doing the pervaginal examination and at the time you have found that the cervical dilation is 6 centimeter, then you need to go with this line and this line, where this both line matches, you need to put the cross here and you need to make the full line in the partograph. Now as you all can see, there are two lines, alert line and action line. Normally labor should end at the alert line or before the alert line. If the labor crosses action line, it means we need to take the emergency management. We need to either perform CS or perform another management to revive the mother and the baby. Next one is the uterine contractions per 10 minutes. For this you need to put your hand on the mother's abdomen and you need to check the contractions per 10 minutes, that how much contractions are going and what is the intensity of the contraction. Example for you are checking the contraction and you have found that the contractions are mild and resting for 20 to 40 seconds, then you need to put like this. If you are find that the contractions are going to last for 40 to 60 seconds, then you need to put the box like this. And if you are finding that the contraction are lasting for more than 60 seconds, you need to fill up the cross like this. So this is about the uterine contraction per 10 minutes. After that, you need to write about the intervention. In the intervention, you need to put the details of the drugs and IV fluids given to the mother. Usually during the induction of labor, we are giving oxytocin as well as the pint of RL or NS. In the oxytocin, in the pint of RL, we add 5 international unit oxytocin, and during the active management of labor, we also give the 10 international unit of oxytocin. So for that, you need to write down that how many drops per minute are going of the oxytocin. After that, we need to observe the maternal condition. For the maternal condition, firstly we will deal with the pulse. So if I have found the pulse nearby 70, so I will put the line here. And if I have assessed the BP and the BP is 120/80, we need to put the line like this. We need to show an arrow for every 2 to 4 hourly, and you need to also write regarding the temperature. And in some partograph you will also have urine, protein and sugar presence, whether they are present or absent. If the protein are present, you need to detect like this, and if the sugar is present, you need also detect like this. If they are absent, you need to write nil. So this is all about the partograph. If you have any doubt, comment down. Thank you. Get connected with me for your OB-Gynec series.